Yo guys and girls, and welcome back to Dr. Dave. So we're going to be jumping onto a bit of flight sim this evening. It is a wet and grey flight, so be prepared for a bit of turbulence. It might just be my backside. Anyway, let's get into the Discord. Yeah.
Hello.
Right.
I'm on my way.
I can see a Joe and a special. Mr. Taylor. There's Rexy over there. What skin you got on there, Rexy boy?
Same one you have.
A quality one.
No, he looks like he's in a bomber skin. He is.
Oh right, okay.
I'm in the Red Bull skin. I am. Yo, Shawnee boy.
It's orange on my screen.
I've got the Flying Bell one.
The Memphis Bell.
Wait, no, it's not Memphis Bell. It is Flying Bell or something. FS Bell. Fucking quality.
Yeah, it was based on that skin's based on the Memphis Bell, which was a B-17 bomber.
Yeah, that dropped the bomb on Ishirima.
Yeah.
Hiroshima.
Sally B, she was called. Sally B, the Flying Fortress.
I'm on your way, Ian.
But now it's a flying
I'm just doing my stabilisation a bit.
So you're rolling back, that's all.
Oh, thank you very much. Am I rolling back? Shouldn't be.
You were, yeah.
You might be getting pushed back, Ian.
Oh. Thank you very much for the 4 months there, Mr. H Train, and good evening to Tezza and to Shawnee. We will be with you as soon as possible. Just to wait on.
We are literally just getting ready to taxi to runway.
I'm just trying to take off there now.
Well, you'll be down the floor in a minute.
There's Rexy over there to our left, looking out the pilot's window. There he is.
I've just left yours between you two, I was.
Right, here we go. So we're going to do engines 1, 2, and crank. And we should be able to go round to ignition. There we go. Let's make sure we're building some PSI.
I'm away, bitches.
I'm away, bitch.
I'm running.
It's special alert.
Let's get around this corner. What? What run? Is it telling you to go to that runway? Is it?
Which wherever your blue line takes you, that's where
I'm going.
Yo, Tezza, Alakbar. Yo, Wolfie.
Oh, I wish this weather had stopped changing.
As soon as you get up, Spesh, put your what calls it on your autopilot.
Yeah.
Get up, are you?
Yeah, I'm going now.
Oh.
Right, my plane is acting up again.
Now.
Your plane is acting up.
Yeah,
right,
we did this last week as well.
There we go. Rotating.
Well done.
Right, why are we not building any? Oh, there we go. We're starting to build a bit of PSI. Come on, up you go. Right, the N1 is climbing.
Yeah, I'm assuming both of you have just got orange skins to me because
you haven't got the skin pack.
I haven't got the DLCs, no.
No, it's not DLC. It's a skin pack that I put on. It's in my Google Drive. It's in Discord, so you can go and download it. Yeah. There's like skins for all of the different planes. What you need to do is you need to download the file from the Google Drive. You need to then extract it, and then there'll be different folders in there for each different plane, and then you have to drop that into the allocated folder in the Flightsim directory.
Very nice skin there, Dr. Dave.
You like my Red Bull?
Do you like a Red Bull? It's a bit hanging out the back of another plane at the moment, but you know.
That's funny. You've heard a missed call from 01642. Really? It didn't ring, so why have I got a missed call?
Right, so
who's in the sky at the moment?
Me.
I'm taxiing to the runway.
I am getting pushed back. There's Rexy over there.
Push back to go fuck himself.
Well, I leave my parking brake on so they can't push me back. I leave it on purpose until I see that my PSI of my engines and stuff and my engines are fired. I tell them, you ain't pushing me back, I'm leaving the parking brake on.
Speeding? No, I'm not.
Regular K, how are you doing? Sweet Pea? I'm all good, Tezza.
Follow on the screen guidance to taxi. Right, yeah, I'm doing that. I think I'm here. Because the blue arrows have stopped. Does that mean I need to stop here?
It means that you're probably next to the runway that you should be.
Yeah, I am. Ah, okay, so I need to take off from this runway.
Yeah, so
different runways here.
So stop and put your parking brake on.
Oh, she's just talking. Go on. Departure to the east. Thank you very much.
Yeah, put your so when you get on the runway, put your parking brake on full thrust, and then
get out of all this bloody cloud.
And then once you're on full thrust, Dawson, take your parking brake off, and you'll taxi down the runway. Also, Dawson, make sure that you put your flaps down.
32,000.
Yeah.
75.
I can't remember what buttons I've got for that.
I'm up at,
just go inside inside and do it with your mouse.
Yeah, I'm climbing, mate. I'm climbing.
It doesn't work for me. Anything I hold on there, it comes up with hold question mark to unlock.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've got none of the buttons are mapped. Yeah, I can go and look in the what's it to do it. Flaps. Let me just check on my instructions on. I'm sure I set them up to one of the buttons. Oh, hang on. I've got that many buttons on here.
Now he's gonna do like 70 knots down the fucking taxiway.
Oh yeah, I'm just thinking.
Oh, blimey! There's 11 of you in already. Holy cow!
Good evening, everybody.
Yeah. Good evening to all my viewers too.
Good evening to all of Dave's victims. Just to let you know, who's also live. Today's live on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Pornhub, TikTok.
Not yet. Not yet. Once I got my summer bod, maybe.
Okay, now.
Roger, Dave. Oh shit! They told me I'm not clear to take off, and I've just took off.
That's fun. Oh, I'm going down towards. Oh, that's good, isn't it? So I'm facing towards you guys.
Already transitioning, don't worry.
Let's go!
Where am I going? I'm going all the way around the houses just to get to the runway. What's going on?
Nice double rainbow going over the top.
Well, all right for some. I'm still on the floor. Fucking nice double rainbow, you cunt. All I can see is grey sky and the floor.
Bye, Dr. Dave!
I like a bar.
Until you get your above your clouds.
Whee!
Once you get above the clouds, it's a lot better.
I'll just put autopilot on, so let's see what it's doing, shall we?
There goes Rexy. See, you look pink to me down on the ground, Rexy. You look luminous pink.
It brings out my eyes, alright?
Oh, baby.
Darling.
I can see Rexy behind me somewhere.
You've got Chalbade nips, pal.
Fuck mine, it's a bit foggy up here.
Well, to be honest, Regular, to be honest, there is no straightforward answer to that question. Because all wireless mice have what is known as input delay. So, if you have a wired mouse, there is no delay because it's obviously run via a wire. But if you have a wireless mouse and a wireless keyboard, there is a chance that you will have some percentage of delay when you click the mouse to what actually happens on your screen. So realistically, most wireless mice are all around the same, because like I said, you get input lag. So a wired mouse and a wired keyboard is normally best. But if you do want a wireless set, I would look for something that says in the description that it is, you know, low latency.
What you need to send me, Dave, is some things on headphones.
Yes, I totally forgot about that. I will sort that out once I've finished.
No problem, no problem. I mean, there's no urgency, you know what I mean?
Right, we are going for takeoff, baby.
To anybody who is on board, Rexy Airways, just to let you know, the cabin crew will be through in a moment. Send them my way with a beer. Be great items.
No! Naughty Ian!
Autopilot's flying, not me. No problem. You know what they say, Dave? Get the pilot drunk, he's not a moody cunt.
If in doubt, flat out.
Yeah, boy, that on.
Why is he shouting over speeding me here, the Muppet?
Because you're speeding.
Stupid overspeed. You can have a beer on me if you want to. Good boy, send it up here.
It's 350 knots over speeding then.
Well, technically, yeah, the fuselage wouldn't actually take it. The fuselage would flex and you'd have wing flap. So what would happen is, as the plane starts to try and cut through the air, the wings would start bobbing up and down, which then would break off the fuselage.
I took my seat apart the other day, Dave, and gave it a good tighten up. I thought it's not been done since I've had it. It's been 4 years. Well, at least 3. So you've got to do that every now and then, ain't you?
Well, in the instructions, it actually tells you to insert the bolt from the rail in the upwards pointing position, and then put the nut on the top of the rail. So you put the bolt through the bottom of the rail and then the nut on the top of the rail.
Yeah.
And the only problem is that the extra thread section on the bolt ends up getting caught as you slide the chair backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen watching my stream, can you please tell me which lovely TV show this sky reminds you of? It reminds me of something as you come out of the clouds up to above.
What are you all sat at the minute? What height are you at?
We
I'm
go up to I'd go
30.
up to about 32,000 feet with this plane.
I'm sitting about 12 at the moment, well 14, but I'm starting to lose speed, so I'm gonna either off going up that steep and just sort of
Let's get up to about 20, I think, and then we'll see what we look like.
get yourself above sort of 14 and you start seeing some nice sky.
Yeah, so have a look at the different mice and keyboards, and like I said, you would ideally be looking for something that has, you know, like a 1 millisecond delay or something like that.
But it's regular, isn't it? So he's got more of a delay than that.
Going to 125.
Well, he's just moved over to PC, hasn't he? So.
Seattle Center, Dave 112 tree.
Wait, look at that beautiful sky.
1123, Seattle Center altimeter.
Wait.
29.65. Continue as planned.
Come on, get up
What's your special 198 pocket?
Ian,
Years.
you may be receiving a gift in the next 5 months.
A gift.
A gift. A gift. From me to you.
Good. You might be receiving one from me, actually. If I win both the things I put bids on, you're getting one, I'm getting.
I'm getting what you're getting.
You'll have a choice of 2.
What you bidding on then?
You'll see. I've been on, now I'm on eBay. I'm looking a lot more about stuff that I want, and it goes together with a Thrustmaster setup.
Goes with a Thrustmaster setup. What, Hydro?
Goes with a Thrustmaster setup. Something that me and you have always gone, oh, I'd like to get that.
Oh, it's a what the fuck's it called? Oh my god, my brain's gone blank.
Not the wooden one.
No, not the wooden one. The Alcantara wheel.
Yeah.
my brain was just like, what is it called?
I'm currently bidding on both the versions of Sparko.
What, the flat bottom and the round one?
Yeah.
So the go-kart style wheel and the round wheel.
Yeah.
Well, you will be receiving something that goes in your pewter.
In my pewter.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
It has lights on it.
Has lights on it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of lights. I am you.
Well, this will be an upgrade.
An upgrade?
Mm-hmm.
Graphics card.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're talking 2080.
A 2080.
Ooh.
So
The
you
question
can.
is, would a 2060 fit in the other one I've got in my room?
Possibly. It should do, but it will probably bottleneck the CPU.
Not going to do it, then I'll spare one to send to someone else then. 60.
So I was saying to Jade, what you could do is I could give you the 2080. I'll take the 2060.
Yeah.
And then I've got a 1050 Ti? 1050 Ti spare.
Yeah.
So if either mine or yours breaks, like for some reason, at least we have a card that one of us could use. I know that it's not a card that will stream and play the game, but it would get us out of a pinch.
Yeah. But yeah, eBay and me are currently good friends.
Let's say I've been.
bargain on my pedals.
Yes, you did.
They better fucking work, put it that way.
Well, the thing
We're not
is,
really
I
good
mean,
at repairing pedals, are we?
well, it was just the fact when we put the base back on, it jumped 2 cogs again, like
Yeah,
2 teeth on the
it's
cog. So
But it's doing it. It's been. The thing is, it's very intermittent when it interferes. So
Right.
I could be driving along happy days and then just fucking jam on the brakes and what the fuck? Drove round a corner. So I just went. However, these pedals, no one buy any pedals off of CEX for about 4 months. These are going to CEX. And I'm not
yeah, don't tell them. You want to
Don't
know
tell
something,
them.
Dave? Go on in. What you got to tell, Tezza? What you got to tell?
But the thing is, I know that they're buying the pedals I've got 35 quid.
That's 35 quid.
35 quid for a broken set of pedals, Dave. You know what we call that, don't you?
Winning!
Ching! Only one person I know in this world that if it can get fixed and it's technical, it will get fixed, and it fucking bamboozles the fuck out of you and all.
Yeah, as I say, I moved it forward 2 teeth and it worked perfectly fine. And then when I put the base back on, it jumped the 2 teeth again, which
the
was
other day-
like.
The other day I was driving along in my truck. I had it at 3/4 until the brakes actually fucking did anything, and it was still interfering.
That's the only thing. When the potentiometers start to wear out, they lose their position, and once they lose their position, if you can get the teeth, if you can get the tooth back in the right place, then generally they are okay. But as we found out, when you put the base back on, it realigns itself because there's an extra piece of plastic in there.
But at least with the new ones, I can stick them up higher so that it shouldn't get as much dust in there.
Well, you're going to have them inverted because you've got the Pros, haven't you? You're going to have them inverted like I've got mine.
Yeah, I'm having like you've got yours.
Yeah. If when you first plug them in, if the pedals all arse about face,
Press the button on the steering wheel, it reverses it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it before because I go onto farming, and somehow on farming it's reversed itself. So I have to push reverse and go back onto the truck and reverse it again.
Tezza said you're going to receive a gift on the 9th of November. Ooh.
Who, you?
Me, yeah.
Something's coming out on the 9th.
What?
Why is the 9th of November in my head? Something's coming out.
Something's coming out next Tuesday as well.
You got Kpdx in from Tezza.
Well, out next week, isn't it? 15th.
Yeah, 15th, mate.
Jade turned around. Jade just piped up. You've not done nothing, so why do you get a gift? That's a bit rude.
It's a DLC on the... No, that's the 15th, isn't it?
15th.
I'm thinking of... I know something's coming out tomorrow. I can't wait.
It'll be that cruising... Is it cruising Texas? Rexy?
Yeah, Texas. I can't wait.
Yeah.
That'd be great. So I'm
I'll
going to
be
play
doing
that
that.
next week. Tezza's in, so we'll have a bit of a convoy on that. Well, yeah, convoy
Yeah.
mode. We'll do it as we have been doing the trucking.
Cool.
So I'm not doing follow the leader simulator podcast. So we'll do that. Just be able to have a bit of explore. There's quite a lot of stuff coming out at the moment.
Yeah, I looked last night at the new 4090. And then I also went back and looked at the 30 series cards to see what sort of prices the 30 series cards were, like the high-end 30s, like the 3090 and the 3090 Ti. And some vendors are still selling the 3090 Ti for like nearly $2,000, and that's almost the same price as a 4090. Yeah, the 3080 that I've got in the rig PC went down to £749. I paid $1,100 for that. Within the space of a couple of months, it went down to like just over 700 quid.
Yeah. So H-Train FM23 is tomorrow. I will be on FM23 because it's on the Xbox Pass. But I won't be on it until the weekend because I haven't got any time in my schedule to fit that in. But I will be going on it because there's some new bits in there that I think are going to be good. Not that I'm going to see it for the first few seasons, but...
So Ian, I was having a gander last night. Like, I was flicking through YouTube and like they've just brought out the new Raptor Lake CPU for Intel, which is 13th generation.
Yeah.
So I was watching the review of how good it is compared to... Mummy's also getting a gift. Yeah, so I was looking at the 13th gen, and the 13th generation CPU still fits in the 12th generation board. So they left the socket the same. So Intel says that the i9 13900K is to be sold for 529 quid RRP. I went on to all of the different vendors that I normally look at, like Box, Scan, Overclockers and all of that, and they were nearly £700 a CPU. I was like, what the fuck? Like, how can Intel say that they're gonna... The RRP is 529 and all these vendors are putting like nearly £200-300 on top of the CPU? That's almost daylight fucking robbery.
It's because they're scammy little fucks.
Yeah, I found one on Amazon. There was only one of the i9s on Amazon and he wanted nearly £1,000 for the CPU.
Dave 112 tree traffic in sight.
That's almost double the price.
Delta 2572 have the traffic.
H-Train, my thoughts on the World Cup are they shouldn't be where they are.
What's up there?
I will be watching it and supporting England, but I think
Yeah,
that
can
it's
do.
corrupt.
What are you thinking?
There is no way that a country with no football history whatsoever can all of a sudden get the World Cup into a country that's not even got a stadium, that's getting built by people that were flogged to get it done. And then they're going to move it from July, or June, July, to December. Like November, December. It's just bullshit. But no one got any money in their pocket for that. Fuck off. Oh, shit.
Runway 10 right approach, Delta 1420. Delta 263.
Yeah, I looked at this game on the. Someone was using a 4090 with this game with the ray tracing and DLSS turned on, Ian.
Yeah.
And oh my god, it looked so real. It was like you was watching a movie. That's how clear it was. He was playing it in 4K at 120 plus frames a second. The gameplay was flawless. Honestly, it looks so real. Like, I mean, it looks real, like playing on like my 2080. But in 4K and on a 4090, it looked incredible.
Seattle Center, Dave 1123, flight level 405.
That's what you want, though, isn't it?
Dave 1123 Seattle.
Well, the thing is, obviously, at the minute, you're currently using a 2060, which is a 6 gig card.
Yeah.
When I then get my new card, then you'll be going up by another 2 gig on your card to an 8 gig.
Well, I want really.
I'm only using a 2070 RTX.
Yeah, but
you
your
lot are
your
just showing
your
off.
your 2070 will be an 8 gig.
Yeah.
Yeah. So an 8 gig card versus a 6 gig card, you've got an extra 2 gig on it.
Yeah.
I'm still
Mind
on
you,
my
if
10
you remember, I
670.
was looking for one, and
Yeah, me, mate.
I did send you the spec of it, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Yeah. What you still got? 1070.
1070 Ti, mate. Yeah.
So yours is an 8 gig card as well, then.
I've not checked.
Yeah, I believe that they made a 1076 gig. They made also a 1078 gig, which Jade's got in her computer. She's got a 1078 gig, which is a Zotac Mini twin fan model. And then
check Google.
and then they made the TI model, which was also an 8 gig. So a majority of the cards I had, I started off, when I first started PC gaming, I started off with a 1080, which was an 8 gig card. Then that card broke, so I sent it back. Lavis then kindly sent me a 1060 6 gig to get me by. Then he said I could keep it. Then I got the 1070 8 gig. So then I was running a 1070 and a 1060 in the rig PC, because I didn't have a desk PC at the time. Then I bought the 2080, and then I built the desk PC. So then I got a 3060, and I had that in the rig, and it wasn't any good because it was running multiple screens, just couldn't handle it. So then I sold the 3060, and then I got a 3080.
It's a ROG GT51.
GT51?
ASUS ROG GT51. This is an old rig, 2016.
Are you sure?
When did I start hanging around with you lot? Well, maybe it was 5 years ago then. 16 would make that.
Too long ago.
Yeah, way too long ago.
16 wasn't when Eddie was born. Oh, hang on, no, it was. Yeah, 16.
Yeah, Eddie was only little when you came up to see us. Yeah, Eddie was...
not long got it when
you met me in 2017.
Yeah, so it was set. Oh, yeah, this is 5-year-old in my computer. So it's just the reviews on the ROG website. GT51. Yes.
So the PC's a GT51 or the graphics card?
GT51. PC, the actual the design of the tower and everything on it. GT51. So let's have a look and see. Oh, it's the same website. Stop giving me stupid. See, that says 1080 and it's definitely not a 1080. I'm just looking at reviews to see what processors it's actually got in it. I'm sure, not processor,
graphics card.
Graphics. It's got a i7 7700 in it, so
7700. Yeah, that's the CPU I started with.
yeah.
I had a 7700K, and then I moved from that to the i9 9900K, and then I moved from the. That's the current one Ian's got in his. He's got a i9 9900K. Then I moved from the i9 back to the i7 11700K because the i7 and the i9 from the 11th gen were almost identical, but the price was totally different, but because it had an i9 label.
Yeah.
So I went for the i7 because it was cheaper and it was almost the same spec as the i9. And then when I then redid the rig PC, I went with the 12700K. So the server PC is now running an i9 9900K, 32 gigs of RAM and a 1050. The desk is running a 11700K, 32 gigs of RAM and a 2080, and then the rig is running the 12700K, 32 gigs of RAM and a 3080.
Might not even be a TI, might be just a. Actually, I can run SPEC, can't I?
SPEC! Yes, you can.
Have I got SPEC or do I need to download it? While I've got autopilot turned on. Right.
No worries, dude. Oi, Daffif, where are ya?
I'm here, mate. I'm here.
Look, Daffif's all the way out there, look.
My ass surprise, isn't it? He's still on.
Oh.
You don't want to go and take rest somewhere else? The dog needs letting out, or you know.
No,
Just realise you're a pussy.
Oh, pussy hole.
Then you are a pussy hole.
Can't read that. There you go, download.
You can't read?
No, that. Penis.
Oh, here we go. Everybody, there's a new DLC for you to get for Euro Truck. Street art paint jobs. You can have graffiti on your trucks.
Okay.
What a load of shit. Oh.
GeForce
GTX
GTX
watching I'm a Celebrity.
1070.
Who's watching I'm a Celebrity?
I'm a melt. No, I don't watch MML.
Right. So, Boy George is on there. There's reports he's been attacked by a reptile. They should have got a karma chameleon, but apparently they come and go.
Oh,
Hey.
you dickhead.
It's on my Facebook. I mean, I am not reading Facebook while flying a plane.
That's what autopilot's for, isn't it? Ain't that what all pilots do?
I'm thinking of going for a shower again.
I'm not looking at graphics cards while I'm on the flying. Yeah, it is an 8 gig.
Yeah, TI.
ASUS GTX 1078 gig GDDR5 graphics card.
Yes, we're now GDDR6X.
Oh. Well, I've had it 5 years, so.
Well, it served you well. My original PC parts is what Lacey's got in her computer.
Really?
Is that an excuse to not be able to hear us?
No, that's her just being a plonker.
How come you're that many miles in front of me, Dave, when I set out before you?
You're obviously flying slow.
And I've got overspeed shouting in my ear continuously,
Yeah,
so.
that's because you delete fucking overspeed. Ow, shit, and then fucking go.
Delete overspeed? How do you do that?
Get rid of it.
You go into the settings, go to, I think it's under general settings, sound, and then warnings. Turn the warning sounds all the way down to 0. Yeah?
Master aircraft miscellaneous warnings. Oh right, yeah.
Turn that all the way down to 0.
Awesome. F11 to apply and say. Oh, thank heaven! Oh, lovely.
Jizz in his pants.
Baby. No more overspeed rubbish, just full power.
Overspeed.
There's Captain Special back there. What height are you at, Dalton? 20,000 feet?
just under 25,000.
You know that if you get up into the 30s or higher, that the air's thinner up here and you go faster.
I'm a complete novice to this, mate.
I'm just telling you, when you fly low, you create more drag because the air is thicker down low.
Let's pull myself up to 30, shall we?
I'm currently sitting up at 40,000 feet. And what I didn't do is turn on the autopilot. So what I did is I pulled back on the stick as I banked around off the runway.
Yeah.
I pulled back on the stick so the nose was pointing in the air, and I thought I had turned the autopilot on. I hadn't. It just kept climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. I was doing 180 knots just climbing in just keep climbing. And I'm looking and I'm like, I set the altitude for 34,000 feet and I'm now at 40,000 feet. I was like, why is this still climbing? And then I looked at the dashboard and the autopilot wasn't even turned on. I just pulled the stick back and it was just pointing its nose in the sky and going.
What are we saying? I'm reaching 30 now. Hang on, I'm coming down. Right, no, don't. Point your nose down.
Come down. 30.
Dirty.
What you been on, Dawson?
Never you mind.
He's been on the old poppers, hasn't he? He's been on the old poppers, boys.
Oh, she's not. I'm gonna have to straighten it up and then carry on. Level off, give it a minute, and then try again.
Right, Dawson.
Go.
Shit,
no, don't bank.
Listen.
Go on.
Are you got autopilot on?
Yeah, well, no, I've just turned it off now.
Right, turn your autopilot back on.
She's back on. I've got a button on me.
Look, go to the inside of the plane and look at the dashboard. You'll have like a long, skinny black digital bar.
Yeah, I see it. I've
Right,
set it to 30.
Yeah, so what you need to do is you've turned it round to 30. You need to hold your left clicker down on your mouse and then compress the scroll wheel to activate that. So hold left click down and then press the scroll wheel down into the mouse. And then it will activate whatever altitude you've set.
Seattle Center, Alaska 515 is at flight level 350.
Not doing that. To be fair, hold it down and click.
Hold left down. So what you need to do is hover over that button that says select altitude and it will highlight in blue.
Yeah, and I've got hold question mark to unlock.
Right, so press question mark to unlock it then.
No, as in there's no button there. I've got no... Hang on. This is what I was saying earlier. Every button I look at on my screen comes up with this, Dave.
Send me a picture.
Yeah, I chucked it in chat. Yeah.
Hold question mark to lock.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not hold the question mark box because there's no picture of a button. It's literally just it doesn't know.
Ah, right. Okay, so you've got no button mapped. So it's saying hold. We don't know what button you've allocated for this.
But if I go into controls and click on keyboard, it's all mapped up.
How freaking random.
I know.
Yo, Reese, how's it going? Long time no see.
Altitude. Let's check and see. I'll search for altitude in the controls in the keyboard to see what it says.
Let's say altitude's not normally set by the keyboard. Altitude on all the dials are normally set by the mouse. It's normally left click and click in the mouse wheel to engage, and then you highlight it and then roll the scroll wheel backwards and forward until you set it to a specific altitude.
Toggle autopilot altitude hold. Yeah, there's no button selected on there. So for some reason it's not got no buttons on the mouse. All essentials assigned. The only assigned ones I've got. Wow, it's not much at all.
Can you set to default?
Is there a set to default button on here? Mouse profile default, there you go. Ah! That might work then, mightn't it?
Go back in your cab and have a look now when you hover over it, see if it still says question mark.
Thank you. Apply and save. Oh, look at that!
It's working!
Well played, that man. She's rising.
There we go.
That did not sound
Yeah,
right.
she's going
right.
up. She's going up.
Oh, baby.
Oh yes, I can press all sorts of buttons now.
There you go. All your buttons are working.
Thanks, Dave.
He's going up. He wants the world to know.
No.
He's
Oh,
a fucking hoe.
He's going up.
So you know the Brian Davison button box?
Yeah.
And I've got two twiddly knobs. The left twiddly knob is for my altitude, so I'll literally twiddle that and it will go up to that.
Nice.
So I'm now climbing up to 30. I've set it to 40. I don't need
So
my
I
keyboard
don't
now.
have one anymore.
You got written Brian's as well then?
I traded Calvin for the farm inside deck.
Oh yeah.
We both sent them off at the same time. The side deck arrived. The side
Yeah.
deck arrived, and then Hermes lost the parcel. And Calvin got onto them and like, well, are you going to replace it? And they were like, well, we don't know what the value of the parcel was. So I contacted them and told them the value of the parcel, and they basically said because it didn't have no insurance on the delivery, they weren't liable.
Load of
Because
rubbish.
Hermes have got her.
Well, they're not called fucking Hermes anymore. They're called Every now.
Every parcel goes missing now.
Yep. Good. Glad to hear it, Reese.
I see a bit on Facebook the other day, and it was Royal Mail started diverting their bigger parcels through Every, and then in the comments it's sorry, no, we've cancelled that. We're going back to Royal Mail. It's like there's been too many complaints.
I don't fucking blame them. They're fucking useless.
Yeah. I delivered one of Sandy's body shop parcels, literally left on the doorstep, mate.
That's what
Well,
happened to me the other day.
So get this, right? I live in a block of flats. I have a mail. I don't have a slot in my door for them to post letters. I have a little mailbox on the wall downstairs. So they were coming in. They were putting the parcels on top of the mailbox and just leaving them there. So every time they done that, I'd phone them up and go, "Didn't receive it." So then what I did is I've got some A4 sheets of sticky back paper. I printed a sign off saying, if item does not fit in box, please deliver to front door. And then on my front door I then put an A4 sign saying knock loudly. And then on the cupboard door next door to my front door, because you have to go like, so you come up the stairs and then we've got an outer door which is a fire door, so if there's a fire in the hallway it contains it, it doesn't come through to the flat. So as you go through the first door, on your left there's a cupboard where my electric meter is. So I stuck another sign on there saying, if no answer, please leave parcel in cupboard. And they still leave them outside the front door on my doormat.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
It's stupid. How's it going, Jinxie?
Oh, Dave, did you get my message earlier on
What message?
about you should spend another hour in the gym?
No. Where?
Look on WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp?
On WhatsApp.
Oh, fucking hell. Flying 3 hours. Also, you're fat. Extra hour in the gym be good for you. Well, I got halfway through my lower body workout today, and I busted my knee, so I couldn't do any more. On lower body. The gym manager came over when I done my knee in. He was like, "You all right?" I said, "No." I said, "I've done my knee in." I said, "I've had a bad knee since I was a kid." He was like, "Well," he said, "that's no lower body for you for the next 2 weeks." I was like, "Yes," in the back of my mind, and standing there going, "Out, that hurts." So on my phone, they've set my program on my phone. So I go into the gym's app, and then you touch your phone. Like each machine has got a Bluetooth tag on it. So you have the app open and you touch your phone against the machine, and then it knows what machine you're on, so then it logs how many reps you do on that machine. So I had to close off my lower body workout, and then I had to open up my upper body workout. So I was doing bench press, pec press, and low row machine, and shoulders machine as well. So yeah, I ended up having to close one program down because I couldn't physically do any more with my knee. So then I had to go up to upper body. So I'm going to have the day off tomorrow.
I just thought I'd send you a message. It's encouraging.
It is. You keep calling me fat, and it just makes me spend more time in the gym.
Yeah. See, everyone says I'm just abusing you, which I am. I'm going to be honest.
Well, you've been abusing me since I fucking met you, you arsehole.
Look, it's character building.
Character
You
building.
haven't got back
We all
anymore
do
to call you a
that.
fat cunt, so I'm doing it.
Yeah, all good over here, Jinx. How are you? You having a good day?
It could be worse. It could be your youngest daughter could be fat.
First
Oh,
words out of her
Jesus.
mouth this morning was, "Dad, you're fat. Mum, let me out of my room."
Dad, you're fat. See, she knows it. You're getting told. By a
So
kid.
she called me fat, so I called her fat, and then she called me fat, and I called her fat. And I was like, "Come on then." I said, "I'll bash you up." She goes, "Let me out and I'll bash you up." And I was like, "Alright, seems fair." So Jade opened the door, she come legging it out of her room and started punching me.
Wise kid.
I pulled her
Let me out
up
of my
on...
room and hum.
I pulled she started punching me, like standing beside the bed, so thinking I couldn't get her. So I just grabbed hold of her, pulled her up onto the bed, started blowing raspberries on her and tickling her. And she's like, "Let me go, let me go, let me go." She is funny, bless her.
Just call her a baby. She loves being a baby.
What, Jade? Oh yeah, we was sitting at the dining table one night, right? And she was acting up. She kept getting out of her chair and wouldn't eat her dinner. I said, "You don't eat your dinner." I said, "I'm going to bash you up." She goes, "Come on then, I'll bash you up." And then the next thing she goes, "Come closer then," expecting me to move closer to her so she could bash me.
To be fair, the kid's got a fucking front. That's why I call her baby, because she loves being a baby.
Well, she was sitting on the sofa the other night and sucking her fingers. I went, "Only babies suck their fingers." She was like, "I'm not a baby." Took her fingers out of her mouth, and then she come over to me and she was cuddling up to me and put her fingers back in her mouth. I was like, "I told you, only babies suck their fingers." "I'm not a baby," and goes and sits back with Jade, fingers back in the mouth. I was like, "I told you twice now, only babies suck their fingers." So she comes back over to me and she's like bashing me, and then she ran away like into Jade's arms thinking that she was safe. So I was like, "Come here." I said, "Come here." She was like, "No." I said, "Come here." She was like, "No." I was like, "Daddy wants to give you a cuddle." So I put her in like the cradled position and started rocking her backwards and forwards going, "Rock-a-bye baby." She's like, "I hate that song. Stop. I hate it. Stop." Yeah, you sing "Rock-a-bye baby" to her, she goes off on one.
Thing is, I always call her baby, because I know full well. Yeah, she'll threaten to bash me up and probably give me a couple of little digs, but it's still fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah. It's like a trigger. You call her baby, that's it, you're having it.
Like, I said it the other week. We went on and basically was on breakfast, and she come in. "I talk to Uncle Ian. I talk to Uncle Ian." "Oh, it's baby Harley." "I'm not a baby." "But you are a baby. You're a baby girl." "No, I'm not." "Josh, job you up." But yeah, right then. See, that's right.
But you know that she will.
I know she will. The thing is, she will to a point, and then she'll go, "Uncle Ian." Oh, right, she's after something now. See?
Yeah. She's always
that little
after
girl.
something.
Yeah.
What about
My
Sweet?
little sweet innocent.
Oh, so Jade's mum come over the other day and Harley requested like chocolate and sweets and a milkshake. So while Jade's mum was picking up some bits to bring over for Harley, she got me, like, I only like the black and the red sweets, like, you know, like red Haribo bears and stuff like that. I don't like the eggs and all of that sort of stuff. So she got me a pack of black and red fruit pastels, because they do them in a separate bag now.
Yeah, they do that. Yeah.
So Jade was going out with Harley and Lacey and her mum, because Lacey had left her shoes at her mum's house. So they went back to Ramsgate to go and pick up her shoes. Harley was saying goodbye to me and saw my sweets on the side, and she was like, "Dad, can we take your sweets, if you don't mind, for in the car?" I was like, "So you've eaten yours and now you want mine?" She was like, "Only if you don't mind." Like, talking like a proper posh snob, like.
Only if you don't mind, Daddy. Because you know you love...
We was all busted, mate. Absolutely busted.
See, when she wants to be sweet and innocent, she can be. Just watch out, because you'll be after your wallet and all.
Oh, she already does that. Like, when Jade's going out, she's like, "Dad, where's your wallet? We need to go shopping."
Rinsing you.
Yeah.
That
What?
kid got more front fucking South End.
Yeah, she likes to do the paying, and she also likes to, you know, when you go into Tesco's and you got the gun, you can go around scanning your shopping.
Yeah.
She calls it the
She likes to
duzzer.
scan. She likes to scan a lot of things. Some of them don't even go. No, not that one. You quiet. No, not that one.
Yeah, she calls the little scanny gun the duzzer.
I do that.
Is that because it's doos?
Yeah, she absolutely loves going shopping when it's out of my wallet.
Out of your wallet. Mummy, we get this?
Aliens airstrip.
Yeah, you're an alien. Airstrip. We got Dr. Davis currently. How high are you fitting, dickhead?
45,000 feet.
I've lost yous lot. I'm on full pelt. I'm gradually climbing. I
How
might
fast
set
you going?
that.
Me?
What am I set
What's
at?
your air? No,
165.
165. Right. Well, if you'll get there tomorrow.
Shut up. It's because I'm still climbing, isn't it? That's all. Let's go back to internal view and just set
No
it
idea.
for
Rainy.
35.
But if we do go anywhere near Area 51, I'm going to land and drop Dave off.
You're gonna drop me
Tell you
off.
what, if I set it at why is it not?
One day, Dave, I'm going to stop bullying you. Take the
No,
piss
you
out of
won't. Don't fucking lie.
It won't be anytime soon, but maybe not.
Don't tell fibs. You will never stop.
I would. If you asked me to stop, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Ask me then.
That is total bullshit.
Ask me then.
I don't want to.
You don't want him to.
Life would be fucking boring.
I was just going to say, oh, pussy, to be fair. Oh. Poor Dr. Dave.
Nothing poor about me, mate. Other than my knee.
That was definitely needed.
Yeah.
Needed.
Needed. Oh, here we go. Just stop oil protesters deserve Christmas in prison. No, they deserve oil. Just give them oil.
Just give them oil.
We've done it again today. Fucking like 6 junctions of the M25 blocked up by them fucking useless bastards. And we're trying to stop oil. Okay, no, it's how you get there. In a car. Right, like, well done.
That makes sense.
when they were on the bridge, I was an advocate for either a paintball gun to help them straight in the ball bag, or get
Well, someone got a load of fireworks and was shooting at them.
Yeah, they shot it from the tent side, just started shooting
Yeah,
at
they
them.
did. Yeah, I saw
the
it. Get off the fucking bridge, you bunch of knobheads.
Or go along there and just put, you know, like farmers have electrified fences.
Yeah.
Get one of them kits, put it on the wires, and see how long they stay out there for.
Oh dear.
No, what you do is you just go and get them electrified dog collars, and you go along each one of them and you put them on, and then you just have a line of them and a line of you, and you all just click the buttons randomly. Just keep clicking it and clicking it and clicking it and clicking it until the batteries fucking die. They'll soon give up.
The amount of them that will go in the middle of the road and go, you can't track me out in the middle of the road. There was one, they were laying in front of an ambulance. There's a person in the back of the ambulance having a full-on fucking heart attack. They're trying to get to the hospital as soon as possible. No one can come through, no one can come through. So someone got out of the van, just punched one of them in the head and dragged them off the road and went, now the rest of you fuck off, or I'll start on you as well. I am an advocate for this. I think it's a good idea. Fucking knock some sense into the prick. I'm not an angry person, but like, I don't see the point of what they're doing. At all. So I think that we should be allowed to deal with the situation.
Well, I'm not being funny. They're putting road users in danger by doing what they're doing, so they should be imprisoned.
They went. We want to lower pollution, right? So you're going to block up the roads, so people are sitting there with engines on.
Yeah.
Wow. Fucking stupidity. They wouldn't do this in any other country. If you did that in America, they'd just get their guns out and say, you got 2 seconds.
They would shoot you. Yes, they would. They would shoot you.
Right. You go out to Spain, where they've got the Guardia Civil. I've witnessed the Guardia Civil go at someone. Right, there was a guy who was trying to deal with his drunk missus in a car park. He's pushed her to put her in the car. Guardia Civil have seen it, grabbed hold of him, chucked him in the back of the van, and the van was shaking that much I thought it was going to roll over. As they were battering the fucking living daylights out of this guy for getting his missus to stop being a drunk right in the middle of the road. Just like me. We're too soft in this country. Oh no, we have to think they're feeling. No, they haven't got any feeling.
Thing is, at the end of the day, if they want to endanger other road users, then they get what they deserve.
You know what I'm thinking? I should carry around bottle oil all the time, just like cooking oil. And if they're in the road, just say, look, I'm gonna tips over your head. You don't move. Just stop oil, right? I'm not stopping it.
Nah, you just need one of them electric cattle prods, mate.
Oh, worked it out. No, go to a chip shop and get their old oil. That they can't get that out of their skin for a while. They'll stink of fish and chips. Of bumps. Especially as they don't wash because they're eco-friendly cuts. Just fuck. I think I should become Prime Minister and deal with the situation. If fans be on the motorways, blocking out the roads, will be shot. Don't like it. Don't move to another country. Just fucking.
What they should do is they should take out the old army spray van.
Yeah.
Could you imagine it?
Water cannon.
Yeah, water cannon. Have that,
Do you know what they were
bastards.
going to do when the riots happened? They were ready just to fucking wash the streets of people and get rid of them. I was living in London then, and basically we were told, if you're on the streets found to be in a group after 6 o'clock in the evening, you better have a fucking good reason or you're getting arrested. Because it was just getting out of control.
Dave,
Yeah.
that's an RC one, that.
Yeah, I just see that.
So I know I hadn't mentioned it to you all since I've been back. My mate picked it up off Facebook for £5 and couldn't get it going, so he gave it to me and the curtain got knackered up, so I've glued it, or Sandy glued it back in place. But I haven't had a look at the electronics yet. I'll get that going though.
Shouldn't be
But
too hard.
£5? No, £5 for that. Even if it's not working, it's worth more than a fiver.
Oh, yeah.
Oakland Center, Dave 1123, flight level 185.
And then little DeLorean on the top.
You wanna go and have a look on YouTube at the twin turbo DeLorean that they did,
They done a twin turbo DeLorean.
and they painted it gold. It was insane. Insane in the membrane.
Insane in the brain.
Did you watch the not Fast and Furious movie, the Need for Speed movie?
No. No.
Well, in the Need for Speed movie, there was a fake Bugatti Veyron.
Oh yeah.
What they did is they got a tubular chassis and mounted all the fiberglass parts from the outside, like the body parts. They mounted all of the fiberglass parts onto a tubular chassis.
Yeah.
So in the movie, it looked real. So once it was in the film, it got crashed into the side of by a police car in a chase. This guy called B for Built on YouTube, he was building a Mustang Fastback, like the one out of Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yeah.
Because in his video, he called the car Eleanor. In his YouTube video, he said, "Oh, we're going to be building a replica Eleanor."
Yeah.
The Eleanor name, the Eleanor name is copyright.
Oh, really?
So the owners of the copyright were legally allowed to go to his garage and confiscate the car.
What?
Because they own the rights to the Eleanor name.
That's crazy.
So he was almost finished the build. So this was a replica Eleanor from the from Gone in 60 Seconds.
Gone in 60 seconds, yeah, yeah.
Like I said, it was due to go in and be repainted and all of that, and because he called it Eleanor in the YouTube video, they then went to his shop and took the car. So what he ended up doing is he ended up going and buying the smashed up Veyron from the Need for Speed movie. He took all of the Veyron body parts off of it, cut the tubular chassis up, made it smaller so it would fit a Mustang Fastback shell on top of the tubular, on top of the tubular frame, and then he wide arched it. Wide arch. He done a mid-engine, so the engine wasn't in the front, the engine was in the boot.
Yeah.
Go and have a look at B for Built on YouTube, and go and look at that fastback Mustang. Yeah, B for Built. Honestly, the thing is insane. It was at the Holly Performance booth at SEMA this year. It was they wide arched it. They put big fat tyres on the back of it. Yeah, the thing was absolutely insane. Such a beautiful looking car. But literally, like I said, they had their first one taken away because they called it Eleanor.
Special K seems to be falling out of the sky very far.
Yep.
Where are you, Ian?
Because it's telling me to descend to 11,000 feet, so...
Ignore that bullshit.
Yeah.
Ian, I'm in front of you now.
Right.
I don't care, bitch.
So I'm going to
Where?
descend to 11,000 feet.
I'm down below you.
Fucking hell.
You're not even on my radar now.
That's because you're fucking doing 2 miles an hour.
I'm doing 411.
You're doing 411.
Oh, no wonder. It's struggling to get to 190.
Well, I took it up. I took it up to 45,000 feet, and then I threw it out the sky to 18,000 feet.
That's why.
Yeah, but we can fly normally, and we're sitting at fucking 300 anyway.
Yeah, but I took off late compared to you, didn't I? So
yeah, I know. But I've just gone to 370 now. I thought I'd talk this situation out because Mandem don't want to be left behind, but that's not bad. I know obviously you always win anyway, but
I didn't the other week when you wasn't on. I was the last one down.
You were struggling like fuck.
Oh, that was horrible last week. Was it last week or the week before?
Nah, week before. I weren't there last week.
Yeah, the week before.
You could not get that landing line, could you?
No, it just wouldn't appear. It was just being an absolute prick.
H-Train says, Dave, you're getting NFS Unbound.
What's that?
Need for Speed.
What's that, knobhead?
NFS, Need for Speed, Unbound.
Need for Speed, Unbound. I've never heard of it.
Neither have I.
Possibly, I might. If it turns out to be a multiplayer game, then definitely. Because we've completed not Wreckfest, we've completed Forza, and they're not really releasing anything new for it. So, for another arcade-styley game, yes, it would be good for us.
I'm very much definitely trucking this weekend because I lost my new pedals by then, and I want to use them. Plus, I want to enter a competition, and I need to go and truck to do it.
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks since I've trucked. I haven't booted the computer up all last week at all.
We've got end of next week. We've got a trucking session on Thursday. I am going to check this. We've got coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, no. It's next Monday we're on truck actually.
Is that for Gramps?
Yeah. Maybe we won't be trucking on Saturday.
That's come around quick, isn't it?
Yeah, mate, it's insane how quick it come around.
Dave, I'm going to send you a cattle prod. Can we play Cards Against Humanity? Just prod her when she was asleep.
We'll see how much interest we get for it.
I'm not getting much interest, though, I think.
No, it's one of those that we might. How about if we went for golf with friends? I ain't played that in a while. All of us have got it
at one point. Yeah.
All of us got it. T-Rock's got it. You've got it. I got it. Dawson got it. Calvin's got it if he's around. I can get it for Jade. It's cheap enough.
Huh? Depends how many people
Jade's already got it. So.
Yeah, she's already got it. Depends how many people we can get at once, though.
Well, I mean, even if there was like 4 or 5 of us, it would be fine because Clokey's got it as well.
He used to love that, didn't he?
Yeah, he was always whacking everybody's balls away from the owl, wasn't he? Little shitbag.
When's that? That is Saturday.
Saturday?
You're on late next week, aren't you, Des? That's a shame.
All gig. What space do I have?
The game's next to nothing, Dawson. I think it's like 5 gig, if that.
4 gig it is. I've got 21 gig on here. I'll click the install now while we're flying, mate.
No worries.
Well, Dave,
Wait, Joe, you hoe. Hey, you. Oi, Willie Dribble.
Yo.
Oh, you.
You've got Golf for Friends as well, haven't you?
Yes, I think I have, yeah.
Yeah, be Monday.
I'm sure I have.
When are we doing that? Saturday.
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 Dave, you'll be glad to know that somebody was very happy to be killing you several times.
Yeah, tell her go fuck herself.
I did.
I'll have a look and I'll see if I've got it. I'm sure I have mine.
If not, it's like free.
Yeah, it's like it's a really cheap game now.
And they've updated it So it's actually quite a decent game now, whereas before it used to be a bit hot.
Thing is, Golf with Friends, Cards Against Humanity, Among Us, and things like that are good games for blank spaces where there's nothing in the schedule. But when you play them week after week after week, people get bored.
Shit. Like Among Us, last couple of weeks have been pretty good.
Yeah, the fact that returning every time we return to the lobby, people stay in. Yeah, we get the ones that are dickheads and they come in and then they end up going out. But 9 times out of 10, we end up with a good group of at least 10 of us that will stay in on a regular basis, even if we don't know them.
You got some dashboard that's running there.
Sorry?
It gives some, yeah. Go on.
I said you got Sim dashboard running, because that works with Flightsim.
I don't have anything like that running when I'm playing.
I've got it set up on my tablet. You got the little what's it that's in the middle? It's got your angle of flight, and it's got your height, and it's got your speed, and all that lot.
I've got all of that on my external view anyway.
125.75 for day 1123.
I've not actually been in external that much.
1123 flight level 190.
I'm looking out my window.
Well, I fly external for the majority of the flight, so people can see what's going on.
Yeah.
And then I normally land in interior view, and I take off in interior view.
I thought that was me, but that's somebody else. Saturday.
I might actually do Friday.
What?
I don't think what I'm going to do on Friday. But
Wreckifest.
Dave,
Come play Wreckifest with me.
you want me to stream, yes, more regularly?
I do, and
I refuse to stream. There's too much dead time. People then disappear and you don't get them back. It just fucking annoys me. Plus, I can't focus. I'm not one multitasking.
yeah, but you're on single screen now, so it should stream better for you.
It streams better. Don't get me wrong, but whenever something goes wrong, I have to tab out to sort out Discord. Then it fucks up the screen again. I'm like, oh fuck this shit.
What, even on a single screen?
Yep. Goes to fucking like quarter of the screen. Fucking annoying when it's a fucking curved screen and most of it's on the fucking curve.
So what are you always
Just
having
fucking
out for?
Deal with Discord issues. Oh, I can't get this. Oh, anytime I have to fucking tab out to fucking deal with it. So,
Just ignore it until the end of the
I'm
stream.
not a fan. I'm not a fan. Anyway of it. It annoys me, so I don't play it.
Was that with Wreckfest?
Yeah.
Yeah, it done that with me until I changed my screen width and all that stuff.
Change it to borderless instead of full screen, and then you can just move the mouse and change screens as much as you like. It's only when it's in full screen mode that you actually have to Alt and Tab. If it was in Windows borderless mode, you just press the Windows key and then you can change between your tasks. I'm flying above the mountains, but I can't see because the cloud, and I don't know how high this mountain is. I might crash.
Alaska 27 contact Oakland Center on 121.
Good luck.
25.
Well, we're in the clouds. The mountain's disappeared. I can't actually see the peak of the mountain because I'm deep in cloud. Oh, my wings are flexing like mad.
121.25 for Alaska 27.
Boing,
You've just gone in on my screen.
boing, boing.
Oh, mate, you can see it. Look at that.
You see my wings flexing, Dawes?
Yeah, it's like you're flapping your wings trying to get a bit more air.
A boy.
Flappy flap.
I say I'm above the mountains, but I can't see where the peak is, so
You're going to crash into it in a minute.
there's a possibility. I mean, I'm only at 18,000 feet, 18,006.
I've got that speed, 400 knots. This thing will not go above 190 knots. I don't know why.
Yeah, but don't forget, I went from like 45,000 feet. I pushed the nose down almost vertical.
Yeah, you've levelled off now, though, haven't you?
Yeah, but I gained all of that speed. I done it in an arc, a downwards arc.
You keep the speed if you are down, then, do you?
Yeah, as long as you arc down, don't go down and then jam the stick all the way back, because what will happen is, as you pull the nose back up, it will reduce all your
Slow
speed.
you down. Yeah.
Someone was beating me on my eBay. Just offers back up again. Fuck you! You're not having it for a 5 and 1 of me. Oh, no, I don't know that one.
How's the traffic? What traffic?
Just banned it as soon as possible because you're harsh up there.
Who's flashing me lights?
When's that?
Oh yeah. You're multicoloured there, Dave.
Yeah.
Oh, is that set up with your stream then? Someone uses points or something?
Over on Twitch, yeah.
Yeah, I used to have that set up.
Right, Dave. So there is currently 2 Sparko rims, and I'm currently leading on both. We'll then I'll have to bring one round to you. He's seeing you.
Is one of them 63 quid?
Don't touch any of them. They're 163 and 170.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the 63 one now. Might have to grab a bit of Alcantara cleaner.
Yeah, I think they only need Alcantara cleaner on both.
Yeah,
163, which is
they've tried to clean it with something because you can see the lint on it.
Yeah.
But that'll be
clean
fine.
it, but it's not. They're both from the same person, which is slightly weird.
They've got the same wheel twice.
No,
it's
two
the
different
same
ones.
person selling 2 different rims.
Okay.
Alaska 108 traffic is 2 o'clock, 4 miles.
And that's the one thing me and Dave, why he said we wanted, the Alcantara rims.
Report them on site.
We did at one point on
121 traffic,
the
1 o'clock, 2 miles at flight
The
level.
wooden Ferrari rim,
one.
yeah.
Then we realised it's stupid amounts of money went that way.
And it's got no buttons on it.
Yeah, exactly. Like 250 quid just because it's got a fucking.
Because it's got a Ferrari badge to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Because
clone.
it's-
It's a clone of the original Ferrari wheel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alaska 108 traffic in sight.
Oh, you watch, I'll miss out on both of them now.
28334. Contact
Probably.
operator on 123.
What miles are you lot out by?
I can't. 293.
Jesus Christ.
Alaska
And I'm
108 is 9 o'clock.
I'm 498. 497.
Report them in sight.
I need to figure out how to get these planes running a lot quicker.
Traffic is 11 o'clock, 3 miles at
Pull up to 45,000 feet and nosedive.
Report them in sight.
Slow me down, just getting up to that height again.
Yeah, but once you get up, you'll slow down to like 160, and then you just plummet out of the sky. Just don't crash.
Yeah.
That'll be Dawson's luck, wouldn't it?
108 traffic in sight.
I'm sat at 35, so I might just plummet now. I'm just plummet down to about 20.
Where's Lee? That's up your way, isn't it?
Have the generic in
Oops.
sight.
Lee
Where's
is
what?
where
Leak. Leak.
Oh, leak.
Leak.
Yeah.
Leaks. Yeah, it's not direct. Not close to me, to be fair. No.
But these are. They finish in 21 hours. I will be watching.
I will be. I is watching.
Thing is, they're both by the same person and they finish 3 minutes apart.
Not far, actually, is it? Oh no, it is. Fucking hell, it's the other side of Derby. Near Stoke-on-Trent, mate. That's where that is.
But you know, I need to get them delivered to work. So if I get them delivered here, someone will know what I'm up to.
To be fair, it is halfway between. I'm halfway between it and you, so.
Alaska 108, contact.
That'd be 4 hours if you wanted to go and drive that, just to go and get it.
Good day.
It's funny. Not when they're posting £3. Thing is, if I win both of them, I'll say, look, how much is it for the pair together? If it's any less money.
Oh, what postage? Yeah, you can combine them, can't you?
Exactly.
Alright, let's get doing. Watch my altimeter go down.
Right, you can go down.
Incorrect height altimeter setting. You know shit.
Thing is, I'm sitting at 30. Sitting at 30 and I'm like, I can see the fucking mountain below me and those a cloud.
Let's just put autopilot now on and see what happens. Yes. Bring her about.
You still awake, Special K?
Yeah, I'm still here, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Praise be the Lord and all of that jazz.
Shit, I just put autopilot on, but it's just not pulling it up quick enough. There we go, there we go. Oh, shit. That got right low, that did.
What speed did you get out of it though?
460.
Nice.
But now it's just dropping because it's climbing itself back up again. Actually, I need to bring it down then, don't I? What am I sat at now? 10,000. Let's sit at 15, shall we? Moose.
Any helps?
It's my moose.
Fucking
There you
hell.
go.
Dave's fucking
Essential.
come from way behind to fucking stupid ahead now.
Alakaba.
Oh. Don't say Al Akbar while you're flying a fucking plane, you dirty bastard.
Alakaba.
Fucking hell. Al Akbar, man. Fucking head. What?
Good day.
242. Mr. Patrick, thank you muchly.
You're welcome.
Mid-click, that's what that says.
Dave 1123 contact.
Mid-click.
127.1. Good day.
127.1 for Dave 112 Los Angeles Center, Dave 112 flight level 195.
Yeah.
Dave 112 Los
Right, Moose.
Continue as planned. Okay.
Okey pokey, putting in a fire. Okay.
Yes.
See if we can get this fucker in a bit quicker. How quick you going, arsehole?
405.
This is Mambo number 405.
Alright.
Yeah, mate. You
Cockpit
still doing
intro.
2 miles an hour over there?
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing now, mate. I'm trying to figure out how I can map that to a button so I don't have to keep using my mouse to left click and then centre wheel. Action. Cockpit. Let's search for cockpit on there. Cockpit camera, no. Miscellaneous cockpit. Oh bollocks, what one was it?
Contact Los Angeles Center. Dude!
That one was the one. Start your scan, you refine it. Done. That's that. So F, apply, go back. All I should see is no click. What is going on? So I'm set at 274 knots. It will not go any higher, even when I nosedived.
I don't know why, because I nosedived and I got up to 400.
460 nosediving, and I levelled off nice and slowly so it didn't lose too much speed, and it
At what position is your throttle?
oh, throttle.
Yeah, mine is as well. Have you still got your flaps down?
No, flaps are normal.
Wheels up?
Wheels are up.
Random.
Brains engaged?
Never.
Never was
2, 3,
before
5.
either.
Cool. How many miles you out, dickhead?
200 on the nose.
Passed.
Although it looks like the flaps are down by a little bit. External view, yeah, it says nothing on there.
Look in your centre. Look in the centre of your cockpit, between the
Let me go.
seats.
Yeah. I'm
Either side
looking.
of the throttle, you got speed brake on one side, and you've got speed brake should be on the left, and your flaps should be on the right. They should be all the way forward.
No. Haha, there we go. And speed is increasing.
What was down, the speed brake or the flaps?
Flaps were back by 15 degrees.
Yeah, plank.
I wondered why nothing was happening all this time. What button is that? VFR frequency, that's turned on. Is that supposed to be turned on?
Don't worry about that, as long as you're still getting your direction and all of that.
See, I'm
Ian
learning.
Falconer.
Dave Morley.
You fat bitch.
What, Dr. Dave?
Oh,
What'd you
hang on.
say?
The ground crew are aware of an oversized landing.
Yeah, you fat bastard.
Thump you, prick.
Dave, if I wasn't abusing you, you'd want to know what's wrong.
Hey, you, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Rocky, 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 Rocky.
Hey, you. Oi, Willy Dribble.
Step away from the wine.
Step away. It's on wine. Oh, C-Rock, isn't it? I'm going to say.
Yeah,
Not
we've now
during
got
the
two
week.
alcoholics in the Discord, not just one.
Not during the week, lads.
Yeah, alright.
Not anymore. He's health and safety wanker, isn't he?
You're the reason that the fucking rule saying no drinking in the fucking live room, you fucking
Yes, it is. yes, it is.
You can't blame that on me no more. I'm not been about and now I'm sober
It's
during
not-
the week. So.
That rule has stayed in place ever since you was here, Dawson.
You ruined my fun. I'm not allowed to drink in the live room anymore. And I would
He still
never
does.
drink-
It's in
He
there.
still does. He just puts himself on fucking mute.
You're not allowed to be drunk at States, not drink.
Yeah,
Fucking hell,
drunk.
Dave.
Yeah.
133
You're
What's up,
floating
baby?
like a fly.
Dave,
You're floating like a fly.
I know.
Joshua approach Dave 1123
That one.
13,500 feet.
Just
Came
because
flying right over the
I'm wondering what it was, and it's pictures that are blue tack to the wall. Yes, it's
What's up,
safe
Dave?
to be
You getting
drunk,
scared?
not to drink.
Oh, bye.
Dr.
mine.
Dave, you have WhatsApps.
You lying shitbag. Oh, I just saw the picture above as well.
Been a stressful day.
13,414. That's 14.
I'm having a health drink, Dave.
It's all good.
Yes, 1985 here.
Yeah.
14. Yeah, okay.
Tune in. Fucking hell. Damn,
Alright,
you
boys,
just plummet into the back, don't I?
We might be doing 500 knots, boys.
I was going to say, because your feet are going right down. Fucking hell.
You're
You going where?
Feet are going down.
Dude,
You're gonna do a Flintstones in a minute and run with your feet underneath the flag.
Yabba dabba doo time.
Oh, Oh mate, they've put that into farming sim, haven't they?
What?
The Flintstones car.
I don't know, are they?
Yeah, I've not used it yet, but
I was saying to Ian that we're going to start up a farm again soon.
well, yeah, I've had mine set up on mine and I've not used it. I purposely paid for Windows Server, the latest one, and installed it on my secondary drive on the NAS as a virtual drive, and nothing. I've not used it.
We're going back to Green River.
Oh, that's back now, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, I got some snowy Alps over here.
Alps. No,
Snowy
wait,
mountains.
I want to go back on Chellington. Back out, thank you very much.
Chellington.
I think
No.
Chellington.
You see, it was an alright. It was an amazing looking map, but there was no traffic, so it sort of put me off. It's like, well, you can't.
We don't have traffic turned on anyway.
Oh, no.
Fuck the traffic.
Plus, it wasn't exactly a big map, was it?
We don't do big maps anyway. Because there's not enough interest to keep a big farm running.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go back to Green River. That was a map that we all did previously.
19, weren't it?
Yeah, and I believe it was on 17 as well.
17 as well, yeah.
Let's say I've got the server PC sitting over there. That's where I run the server from, the farming server and the Wreckfest server from. I've also got a NAS as well.
Joshua approach Dave 112
You got Synology at you?
Yeah, a 4-bay one.
4 bay?
Yeah,
Well,
4
you got
bay.
them. 4 terabytes.
I've got 3 4 terabytes and a 1 terabyte.
Ah, so I've got 4 2 terabytes and not on at the minute. I've got 2 slots spare, so I'm hoping to get a couple of. What have I got? A couple of 4 terabytes to make airtight. 8.
I'm gonna start buying 20s.
You see, you can run externals as well, and it'd work.
Yeah, but it's just a pain in the arse if one of them goes down, and I'd rather them all be in the rack. If I get like a couple of 20s, that's 40 gigs, like 40 terabytes worth.
Oh, that's why you run a RAID, Dave. And then you've got a backup. Then, if one goes down, you can just go and it backs it up onto the rest of the RAID, don't it?
I'm not running any RAID. I just run a pool on mine.
Yeah. You got a free pool, so you can
Yeah,
set
the reason-
set a RAID up on the pool.
Yeah, but the only problem is you delete all your data when you start a new RAID.
Yeah.
And I've got
Don't wanna know that.
over like 2,000 movies on there.
Yeah.
I'm running my Plex server off of it.
Yeah, same. Been running mine since I've had that server, so it's been well over a year. How long have we had that, dear?
I've been running my Plex server forever. Like I had it originally on. I originally had my Plex server running off of my gaming machine. Then I then moved it from the gaming machine to the server PC, and then I moved it from the server PC to the NAS.
Yeah, it's the same.
But the only problem is the NAS isn't always quick enough for multiple people to use it.
Yeah, it depends what device you're using it on as well. Mine seems to, I don't know how to put it, like fast forward then buffer, but there's no audio. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so it's jumping ahead of itself.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Huh? Okay.
See, I don't have any problem. I mean, my internet's running 350 down and 60 up, so I don't, when I'm watching anything from either the server PC, because I run 2 servers. I run one off of the server PC for people that can't get it off the NAS.
Yeah, well, so the internet's fine on mine. It's just I've got a cheapo Android box upstairs, and it's just not quick enough to buffer it to relay it. Yeah, so the
get yourself one of the new Google Chromecasts, mate. It's got Google TV.
Right with it?
Yeah, it's got Google TV built into it, which is Android. And you can use all your services off of that Google Chrome, like Netflix, YouTube, Plex, Twitch, everything. Everything is all and it comes with its own remote.
Oh, I might have to do that then.
Yeah, you can play Steam games on it as well.
Oh,
Use Steam Link.
Yeah.
I say I pinged when we all used to play a bit of drifting.
Oh yeah.
On CarX, I just pinged it across to the TV. I was playing CarX, pinged from the PC to the big screen.
Let's have a look and see when I got that NAS computer. I got the NAS computer June last year. I got that, and that was set up with Plex straight away.
But the only problem is, only the Plus models you can upgrade the RAM in them.
I've not got a Synology. I can upgrade the RAM. I've got a actual server rack computer.
Going to 132.85, Dave. 112.
So it's a PC.
Los Angeles Center,
Yeah, it's a server computer.
100 feet.
It's a
Yeah,
Dell
as I say,
PowerEdge
I've got a i9 9900K, 32 gigs of RAM, and a 1050 as a server machine.
Yeah.
And I've also got the Synology as a Plex server. I run two Plex servers, one off of the PC and one off of the NAS.
Yeah.
But the Synology NAS, if you don't buy the Plus model, you can't upgrade the RAM in them.
Yeah, Cloakers, he's got Synology.
Yeah,
I haven't. My mate's on about getting some, and I did tell him to go Synology. I was like, unless you want to spend a while getting it set up correctly, because it takes a bit to get these server computers running. Okay.
Well, the thing is with mine, because mine runs, I run mine through Windows. I just run Windows 10. I don't run any like virtual machines or any added software. I just run Windows 10 on the i9 9900K.
Yeah.
32 gigs of RAM, and I just run Plex through Windows because I'm also running Wreckfest server on there and the farm server on there. So it's just a lot easier to just leave it on Windows, so then I can go straight to the computer. Because I've got a desk, like where I'm currently sat now, I've got another desk behind me.
Yeah.
So I can just turn this chair that I'm sitting in around to the desk that's behind me.
Yeah, I did order some RAM upgrades for mine, because you can, this server computer, you can go up to like 250 gig or something like that.
Yeah, I
So
can with mine. I can go up to, I think it's something like 512 max RAM that can take.
So
But I just don't see the point when I'm only running a couple of things. 32 gigs is fine because I'm only running DOS boxes.
Yeah. I'm only running 8 at the minute, so.
Well, I was upgrading. I didn't have the RAM that was originally in the rig build was an RGB.
Yeah.
So I wanted, when I then upgraded, I wanted RGB RAM. So I bought RGB RAM to go in the rig. Then I had just a standard black HyperX RAM.
So they went straight.
They went straight into the server PC.
Yeah.
I bought a lay-down case. You know, like what you used to get in the offices when they had a lay-down case and had the screen sat on top of them.
Yeah.
I've got one of those. Yeah, I've got one of those cases with the server PC in it.
Oh,
and Jade's got one, because Jade's PC's connected to the TV.
Yeah.
We had it in a stand-up case before, and it blocked the bottom of the TV.
Yeah, so you got it standing in the rack where you put your TV box and your Xbox.
Well,
or whatever you've got.
it's on top of the TV cabinet. It just sits on top of the TV cabinet because it's still quite tall. Like, not you imagine taking a standard PC case that stands up and then laying it flat on its back. That's about how tall it is, and the gap where like your PlayStation or your set-top box and that goes is just too small for the PC case to go into.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
This is going to be interesting.
121 decimal tree, Dave 112 tree.
Oh.
I'm 60 mile out and I'm doing nearly 500 knots.
You're 60 mile out. I'm still 337.
Jammy punt.
And I'm doing 450 knots.
Well, since I came past Dave K, I've been on manual control.
127 decimal tree.
What rate Oscar?
I might be catching up with you special soon then.
Right, I best start descending and get the speed brakes on, bring that speed down, because that's ridiculous. We're not going to be able to come into land at that speed.
How's you out then, Kay?
I am. What's I look at my fucking screen? 113.
Oh man, I'm still 220 behind you. I'm going to be here in another hour.
Cloudy, isn't it?
It is proper cloudy, isn't it?
Hell of a
Oh
bit
no,
of
I am
cloud.
sat at 15 and 15
Holy
or 14.
shit. Coming in on a wing and a prayer. 96.58 nautical miles.
Wow, this is immense.
We're up.
I'm just floating along at altitude of 14,000 and I'm literally flying through the peaks at the minute.
Yeah, that's where I came through, and the cloud got me, and I was like, where are we going?
Oh my days.
I'm doing 463 knots.
Well, I've just slowed mine down.
Fucking
Well,
hell.
that's good. So I lost connection and got connection back.
What?
It said I lost connection to the server. But I can still see you around, so that's done.
Oh, that is proper close. Does autopilot pick up height and adjust accordingly?
No. No. Autopilot doesn't pick up. It will. You have to set it on the dashboard inside.
Oh yeah. I've done
It
that.
won't. It
Oh.
won't lower you, or it won't descend or ascend by itself. You have to do that by setting the clock.
Yeah. No, I meant like if there's something below you, it won't pick that up, will it? Like the peak of a mountain.
Oh, you can still crash into it. Yeah, it won't. It won't go round it.
So I've set mine up for ages now on 10,000 and it went down to 13,500. Now it's gone up to 14,000.
Is your AP1 on the dashboard a light?
134.575, Dave 112
Yeah,
tree.
last time I checked. Let me have another look.
Los Angeles Center,
Yeah,
Dave
AP1 is on.
9,600 feet.
Turn it off and turn it back on again. It might have glitched.
Los Angeles, center altimeter 29er, decimal 9er. Continue as planned.
No, it's still climbing.
Contact SoCal, approach 127 decimal tree. Good day.
Never mind, don't worry.
Well, I'm now back down to 244 on the knots, and at 10,000 feet.
112 tree, 9,900 feet.
I'll be coming in manually when I get about.
SoCal, approach altimeter
I'm all good, Luke. How are you?
decimal 9er. Continue as planned.
Lucky boy! That did not sound right, I do apologise.
Los Angeles Center on 134 decimal 575. Good day.
Wow, that's speed.
134 decimal decimal
Yeah,
575.
So I'm clicking a button and it's putting my flaps out.
Los Angeles Center, Dave
Is that
110,000 feet.
I don't know what I'm pressing, but my flaps keep adjusting. Oh, I've done it again.
It might be your buttons might be crossed, right? So every time I pause the game to go into the menu, it'll put my speed brake on full, so my plane would go from like 300 knots all the way down to like 100 knots, like in a split second. The nose would elevate all the way up, and it was like it was using the whole body of the plane as a brake. It was because I had crossed functions. Cheers for the like there, Daniel. Much appreciated.
So it's just automatically putting the flaps back at 15 degrees.
Well, you need to go in and take the flap control out then.
Oh, what, like auto control?
No, the flaps. The autopilot won't engage the flaps or the speed brake. There's a button somewhere that you've got double. Yeah, you've got double control on that button. So go into the control settings, find the flaps.
Search flaps.
Yeah.
Dave 112 SoCal approach, Dave 112 10,000 feet.
Flap axis. What's joystick L? Axis Y. What's L axis Y on a joystick L? Oh, I don't know.
Y and X is up and down, and L and R should be left and right.
Figure out what that joystick.
Going to 127 decimal tree, Dave 112 SoCal approach, Dave 112 10,000 feet. 134 decimal 575, Dave 112 Los Angeles Center, Dave
I don't see what I could do.
10,000
I
feet.
could just sit there and
127 decimal tree for Dave 112 SoCal approach, Dave 112 10,000 feet.
I've got you. I know which one it is. So let's just double check that I've not got it mapped to anything else. That's the Increase flaps. Let's get rid of that. Clear.
SoCal approach,
Decrease
Dave
flaps.
112 Request clearance to
Clear.
transition Bravo airspace. Cleared through Bravo airspace, Dave 112
Fly. Ah, okay, no, I need to go back in there and change that because that is, that's the wrong thing that needs to be done. I need to get rid of that on there.
134 decimal 575, Dave 112
I was just showing. I can see T-Rock, everyone.
112 10,000 feet.
He ate below me. Bye, T-Rock.
Going to 127 decimal tree, Dave 112
What the fuck?
SoCal approach, Dave 112
I was doing 500. I'm now doing 340.
What one will be flying round in circles all along, like you land.
Oh, you know that shit.
Right.
I just thought I'd
Yo,
get some
Reese.
speed going.
Los Angeles Center,
Cheers for the like and the share there, Reese, and the follow.
Los Angeles Center, Dave 112
I'm not in front of Davros, I don't think,
Request
somehow.
clearance to transition
Ah,
Bravo
you're
I
not
don't
in
know
front of
where
me.
everybody else is.
You're behind me.
Cleared through Bravo airspace,
You've got
Dave
you and
112
T-Rock on my left wing, and you've got Dave on my right.
I'm going to say there's a massive name
Going to
just to the
127 decimal tree,
right of
Dave
me.
112
And then you've got me.
I can't see
don't know.
Dave anywhere.
110,000 feet.
I'm in front of you.
How many miles you got left to go?
132 decimal to Dave 112
1888.
SoCal approach, Dave
I
112
feel well ahead.
10,000 feet.
Yeah, I'm in the fucking fog now.
I'm just going for
I'm
a
at
fog.
10. I'm at 10,000 feet.
I'm at 11 just to get out and fucking shit.
I'm at 6. and I'm 51.27 nautical miles out. And it's getting rather black.
Black, it's cloudy where I am, mate. I can't see the nose
Going to
on my
134
face.
decimal 575, Dave
I'm just
112
coming
tree.
over the top of Foul Blue
Los
Airport.
Angeles Center, Dave 112 tree 10,000 feet. Decimal tree, 5 Dave, 112 tree. SoCal approach, Dave, 112 tree, 10,000 feet.
A bit of turbulence as well.
Going to 1 tree for decimal 575, Dave, 112 tree. Los Angeles Center, Dave, 112 tree.
Ian, did you just turn it into the red light district over here?
No. Not me.
Los Angeles Center, Dave,
Oh, you
112 tree.
me.
Request clearance
I
to
am behaving
transition
myself.
Bravo airspace.
As I always
Seatbelt
do.
lights on, no smoking lights.
Cleared through Bravo airspace, Dave, 112 tree.
Dome lights, let's turn them on.
Dome lights are for the interior.
Yeah, I just found that out. I haven't got a clue. I'm just... Wipers! Yeah, I've got... They do. Fuck all. I'm just randomly clicking buttons. Oh. On inoperative.
I
John-
see the name ahead of me.
John Wayne Airport.
John Wayne Airport.
Yeah, Orange County, sorry.
I'm surprised you're still on, to be fair. Bit late for you.
Past
Well,
his
it's only 9
bedtime.
o'clock.
Yeah, but normally it gets to about 8:30 and you go, oh lads, I've got to go and look after the dog.
Aye,
A
I
pussy.
do, and I still do.
Mate, the dog can look after itself.
Aye, the dog's here with me.
What dog is it?
German Shepherd.
Nice.
Lovely.
How old?
I used to have two.
She's only about a year and a half, if that. Still a pup.
I used to have
Did
two
you get
German
that?
Shepherds.
Did you get a German Shepherd so you're used to them being around you when the police are after you because you're like a convict?
No.
What's that? Safety in numbers.
Oh, that's what they say, isn't it?
I missed my two.
I used to have a staff.
I had a dog come in the shop the other day and I was like, what the fuck is that? It's a German Shepherd cross Chow Chow.
Oh, what?
What?
Yeah, exactly.
No way.
Switch to.
Have you landed yet, Dave?
Have I fuck? Still fighting the cloud.
You're not, okay. See if I can get in between before Dave there.
Right, I'm 55 nautical miles.
I'm 251 nautical miles.
Are we playing Flightsim tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll still be doing it, mate.
Well, yeah,
I'll land then.
Is 1 miles west, 1,000.
tomorrow night I'm on construction sim with
Right.
Rocky.
Make left traffic runway 9
Yep.
My night off tomorrow.
Dave's night off. Might see what others are on about tomorrow night, see what they're on about.
Wait, I got my landing ribbon. Nah.
I'll just turn the main panel floodlights on, brightness up.
Well done.
Oh, there's more lights.
I've got my landing strip already.
So right.
I haven't, unfortunately. I was about to wind you up. Dr. Dave just wants to see me land so he can laugh at me. Horrible bastard. Let's get below this fucking cloud so I can see what the fuck is
I'm
going on.
surprised you can see anything.
Mate, I'm down at
that
3,000
goes.
feet, Ian, and I still can't. I can just barely see the ground with the fog.
Thing is, I'm nose diving down to try and get below it, and I'm wondering if I'm about to hit the ground.
You won't get below it. That's the problem. I'm down at 3,000 feet and I'm not below it.
I can still see a little bit, so it's not the end of the world.
I can just see the floor.
I can see the floor. I'm sitting at 2.8 and I can see the floor a little bit. That's bad, isn't it?
I'm at 3,360 and it's just cleared up now.
I can see clearly now. The fog's fucked. Oh no, it's horrible.
Oh, it's time to drop to 7,000 feet. 44 miles out.
I'm 12.
It's so bright, like dark on your screen, Dave.
What do you mean it's dark on my screen? What, grey?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how grey it is to me as well.
It's not
Yeah,
that
it's like a
great to
blue-
me.
like a blue
Yeah, mind you, I
grey.
am above the clouds, just about.
I'm down at 3,000 feet, mate. I'm going in for my taxiway.
Oh wow! What's that? Is that your
Taxiway.
landing?
Yeah, landing strip.
She was just talking to me then, and I didn't listen to her.
You should up in the top left, right corner. Have you not got the ATC?
ATC.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
put your mouse up to the top, right at the very top. It pulls up the banner.
Put your mouse up to the top middle of your screen, and it'll come up with a banner.
Oh yeah. I got it. Yeah, sure.
Go to the tower, and it'll bring up the ATC, so then you can read anything that you miss.
I didn't know that. Where are you? What are we saying? Yeah. Oakland Centre Special 1985 at 14,000 feet. Going to 127.1 Special 1985. Los Angeles 15,000 feet. See, it's supposed to go down to 10, the silly bastard.
Yeah, you have to manually do it.
I've turned it down. It says 10 on the altimeter.
Have you clicked it in
Yeah.
to?
Yeah. Left click and centre mouse click, wheel click, and it's clicked it. But nothing. Is that? That's a me problem, that I think.
I reckon you
I
got
think it is
overlaid controls. I think.
Niner Dave 1123.
It's going up.
Well, take manual
Right.
control then.
Oh, I'll leave it, don't worry. I'm nowhere near at the minute. I'm still got 205 nautical miles.
Fucking Jesus.
I will get to land at some point with you, Dave.
One day.
One day.
Where am I flying to? This foggy area here.
It's foggy area here.
Where you're flying to? The ground. Very fast.
Ain't it San Diego?
That sounds right. Nearest airport list. Oh, so I can just divert to the nearest airport if I wanted to.
Yeah.
I would if I was you, because like you're so far behind.
I haven't even got me ribbon up, and I'm.
Like me neither. I went over the top of it. I did my normal sort of gate crash over the top, and it just wouldn't do it.
What I did is did you see the white flashing lights over the water?
No.
Well, I saw the white flashing dots over the water as I was approaching the runway. So I flew over the top of the runway and then banked to the right, and then I banked back to the left, and there was my ribbon.
Of course we can see. If not, to be landed abruptly.
Very.
What does that nav do?
I can't get it to the bank round enough, bastard. Maybe I can. Go on, lad. Ah, over there.
Have you got it?
I think I've clocked where you have to go to get it. No, it's still being a bell end.
My battery run 1 is at 28.5 volts, and my battery 2 is at 28.5 volts.
Yeah, that's standard for when the plane's running.
Anyone on board this plane, I do apologise, but you are on a military plane and we do fly sideways.
My main battery's ampage is 7980, and then the other one is 0. That's odd. See what that one looks like. Oh, that looks interesting. Oil pressure's in the green. Oh, it's got a wing flap lever, that's good.
We're just awaiting on air traffic control to stop being bell sniffs. I mean, if you are on this plane, you're pretty much dead anyway, because the G-forces we're pulling right now.
You getting ripples, do you?
Oh, you bell sniffy people. Hey, we're going to be landing very quickly here. We're getting a bit low over the top of the ground. This, everyone, is a sightseeing thing. This is a shithole area over here.
I didn't know you were flying over Kettering.
Kettering?
Kettering.
Kettering?
No, officer, I wasn't using any. Now 1, now 2, com 1, com 2. What's that? Landing gear. Not a sight. It is a sight.
It's what happens when Dave gets to the fucking ATC people before me.
Okay, right. Oh, come on.
ATC still telling me to stop up at 6,100 feet.
No. I better look down and look at my flaps. He's almost down. Go on, lad.
No. Abort.
Boing.
Abort.
Remember to put your wheels down first.
The wheels were down and my flaps will retract.
Enter left downwind runway
You keep going at it, Dave. I've got 157 miles to go, mate, to catch you. Is it just the one runway?
2, I think.
All you'll see, I'll approach and all you'll be seeing is 3 planes bouncing off the floor and going back up.
I see them on approach now.
Dave's got a circle round now.
I'm not going all the way back around, mate.
Look, Dave. Pull her up in the air, turn around and then push her down. Ah, you're already lining up, so. Oh, excuse me.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh!
Was it a bit of bouncing?
Where are you going there, Joe?
It's
5p, 50p, 5p, 50p.
It's not on the fligging runway though. But I'm down. I don't care. I'll have it. I'll have it. Holy crap. I'm down.
I don't even know where my plane's taking me at the moment. It's just looping round. Gonna be honest, I don't really care anymore. We're gonna have one of these days. Dave's already bribed the fucking air traffic control people, so I ain't landing anytime soon. Dave's a prick.
I'm down.
Point.
Going to 123.9er, Dave 112
We've got until past for this to tell me where I'm meant to land, or this is getting smashed to the ground.
Go west.
Right, you wanna fuck me about the plane? Fuck you then. It's not even where I am. I'm just looking and it's just like a mass of
Right.
shit.
What are you looking at, Swan?
What are you swagging? Like,
What's that from then? Come on. What are you looking at, Swan?
over there. To be honest, no one really cares.
Lee Madison. Funny as fuck.
There we go, there we go. We're doing a low flyby. There's only a few skyscrapers here, so fuck them. Where's Dr. Dave? Dr. Dave's there. Right.
Where be me Rexy? There's me Rexy. I'm parked just off of the runway.
No worries. I'm coming.
Dirty bastard.
Hi, Dave.
Hi.
And it still doesn't give me the fucking thing.
It's alright, keep going. Bank to the right a little bit. Bank to the right. Keep heading right. Keep going right, keep going right. Right, now do a smooth transition back to the left and start lowering your plane. Bank to the left. And go out a distance and then turn yourself around and line yourself up with my tag and land it. This is why I stayed here, so you could see my tag. The runway is literally just behind me. Do you want me to go and pull onto the runway so then you know where it is?
That's right. That's right. Because I can adjust as I'm coming in anyway.
Get yourself down to about 3,000 feet if you're any higher.
I'm just
I'm
parking
sitting at
up anywhere.
3,000 now. And I've also killed the engine, so I'm not carrying too much speed. So I won't be landing otherwise, will I?
No.
Come on, plane. Let's see if I can get there before everybody's landed.
Right, you should be approaching runway now. You're heading back towards me. What's your speed?
250.
Go in cabin view between the seats, pull the speed brake all the way back.
Oh, we got this.
Or elevate the nose to create drag. Here he comes. He's that little speck right there.
That little fucking speck.
Oh, you dog.
Cheers for the light there, bro. Much appreciated.
Oh, we got some fucking sideways on this cunt.
Well, here he
Coming
comes.
in. No!
I'm trying to catch up.
Oh.
I'm yelling, timber! We gotta move! We gotta dance!
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this house.
welcome to Rexy Airlines.
Everyone, the good news is we've got a plane that blends in with the trees. Hey, seriously, jump on the bus.
Lindbergh ground, date 112
Right, let me open up Ian's stream. Let's go and have a look at this.
Taxiing to gate 10 tree via taxiway Charlie for Charlie Charlie.
Look, it's a door-to-door service. There's the roof. We're on it.
Oh, are you actually?
Yeah, boy.
Right, hold up. Let's find Rexy. Where is he? Rexy, there he is. Poxy adverts.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh no, I haven't got it. Oh wow, that is a decent amount of camo there, Rex.
You know, man.
The only thing that's letting you down is that red bit on your fin.
I know. I'm impressed.
If that was green, you would never have seen a plane in there, would you?
Come on, advert, go away.
I've never seen a
Yeah, you definitely done that in style, didn't you, Ian?
Well, I bounced somewhere from over there. As I was going down, it just like lost it. I was trying to adjust it, and I'm just like,
I saw your plane going like I saw the arse trying to overtake the nose, and then all of a sudden it just spiraled and fell out the sky. So I presume that you had fuck all airspeed because you turned the throttles all the way off, didn't you?
I turned the throttles off. Yeah.
Yeah.
It gave me a log though. It's told me I can. That's a flight.
What the?
See you later, chap.
See you later, T-Rock.
See you later, mate.
Yeah, that'd tell you what one.
Right, so you guys just all saw that. Ian arrived at the airport, even though he ended up in the trees.
KSAN vicinity. I'm in the vicinity. It didn't give me a landing though. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for flying Rexy Airways. If you do have any complaints about that landing, please do send them across to dave@drdavetech.com. He will happily laugh as you complain.
If you do have a death wish, always fly Rexy Airways.
Bang bum. I will be back tomorrow with some construction simulators. We're going to rebuild this house, I think. Be a good start.
Right, so anybody that's currently over in my stream, there are... Hang on, but whoa, hold your fucking horses. Anybody that's currently over in my stream, there's 10 of you currently watching. If you want some entertainment tomorrow, then someone type in !T-Rex into my chat and it will bring up a link for Ian's stream. As we will not be streaming tomorrow, it is actually my night off to spend with the kids. So anybody out there, !T-Rex in the chat, that'll bring up Ian's link and you can go and follow him over on Twitch.
I've just done it, Dave.
Roger, Dave. 112.
You just done it? Oh, it's my
pasted.
chat froze.
Maybe. underneath Terrence's exclamation mark T-Rex, I've just pasted the link. I'm quite surprised that actually, if I'm not a spanner, I shouldn't be able to post links, should I?
Oh no, my chat all froze, so like if anybody was actually talking to me for the last like 20 minutes, I didn't see any of it. So yeah, like I said, T-Rex will be streaming over on Twitch at twitch.tv/TrexGamer92 over on Twitch tomorrow night, and you are doing
Construction Simulator.
Construction Simulator with T-Rock.
If anyone does want to join in, you have got the game, please do feel free to join in.
He's playing Bob the Builder.
Yeah, boy.
Rex the Builder.
Right, we have now officially parked the plane.
So did I.
I'm actually in a parking space, and the passengers are getting off.
Yeah? I'm a door-to-door service. We delivered it. We delivered them to the door. Or the roof, but you may as well feel for it.
Thank you very much for the like there, much appreciated. Yeah, the planes are all pink around me because I've got a modified skin on, so it sometimes makes everything go pink.
It out a bit.
Yeah.
Like it does in Euro Truck sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah. Special K is landing, and he is down.
Yay!
Oh my fucking days! No, there was no timber. He landed perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh fuck mine! He's finally getting it, the boy.
Slowly, mate. Slowly.
Oh yeah, it's you.
Right, we are going to turn this plane off. Engines 2, 1 disabled. There we go. So that is flight over. Thank you very much for joining me, everybody. And as always, I've been Dr. Dave. They've been the DDL.
Bye.
And we will see you on a Wednesday. I'm not sure what we're doing yet on Wednesday. I know Thursday is going to be SnowRunner. Friday is Wreckfest. Saturday is Golf with Friends. And Sunday, Among Us again?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
You haven't got someone killing you this week. Use it work.
That's alright, I'll have to take it out on you then.
What about me?
Right, guys.
Remember, I will kill you too.
Till Wednesday, stay safe, stay rawsome from Rexy. Bye for now.